have you managed to keep going?
मेरा एक ही सिंपल प्लान था कि जितना हो सके मैं अपने कंसिस्टेंट पे एरिया पे हिट करते रहो, ज़्यादा ट्राई मत करूँ, एक सिंपल प्लान रखूँ और वहाँ से विकेट मिलती है तो विल बी बोनस एंड कीप प्रेशर बिट.
All he wanted to do was make sure he just hit the right areas and he believed the wickets would fall. Everything else would be a bonus from there on.
And coming to the ground this morning with 35 runs to win for England, did you think you were favourites this morning?
जैसा मैं सुबह उठा तो I thought कि मैं कर सकता हूँ क्योंकि बिलीफ सिस्टम था मेरे पास और मैंने सुबह उठा अपने गूगल पे से एक फोटो इमेज निकाला और वॉलपेपर पे रखा कि मैं कर सकता हूँ यहाँ पर, तो बहुत ही मजा आया.
When he woke up in the morning, he believed that he could do it, and then he took a screenshot of something from Google which said "believe," and he put it out there because he wanted to get it done today.
And how easily did you find it to put the catch yesterday when Harry Brook was on 19 to the back of your mind?
I thought he's the game-changing moment because वो टाइम पे अगर कैच लेता था वो अभी तक मैच फिनिश हो जाता था क्योंकि मॉर्निंग नहीं आना पड़ता था. बट लंच से पहले हैरी ब्रूक जैसा फिर अटैकिंग मोड ऑन किया, हैरी ब्रूक ने हैट्स ऑफ टू हिम एंड गुड फीलिंग दिस अमेजिंग.
He says that if Harry Brook's catch had been taken properly, we wouldn't have seen play happening today, but he's very happy to come back. Well done to Harry Brook. He said he played really well, but the fact is that he was nervous when he dropped it.
And just contrast the feeling now that you have with at Lord's 2 games ago when you were the last man out.
It's very heartbreaking moment क्योंकि तब जड्डो भाई ने एक ही बात कर रहे थे, जितना हो सके अपना बैट से मिडिल करके खेला और ज़्यादा टेंशन मत ले और वन वर्ड इस टेलिंग के अपने फादर के बारे में सोच, जितना तो उतनी मेहनत करके यहाँ तक पहुँचा था. फिर अनफॉर्चुनेटली इट्स हैपेंड.
He says that Jaddu was telling him to back his defense and the fact that remember your father, how hard you worked to get there, put everything into play and you could get it done, but it just didn't happen at that moment.
And Ravi Shastri says you're due a promotion now in the police force in Hyderabad, is that right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Many congratulations, you've had a magnificent series, well played.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We can now announce the England Rothsay Men's Test Player of the Summer following the conclusion of the series against India. A one-off Test win against Zimbabwe was followed by the series draw against India in a captivating contest. This award has been decided by the PCA's Most Valuable Player rankings powered by OFX. Standout performances during the summer's Rothsay Test matches, including displays from captain Ben Stokes and Ben Duckett. However, there can only be one MVP, and after scoring 539 runs and taking 14 catches, the decision was made. This player is also today's Rothsay Player of the Series for England, as nominated by Galton Gambier, who receives a Rothsay medal, a Magnum of Chapeldown English Sparkling Wine. England's Player of the Series and Rothsay Men's Test Player of the Summer is Harry Brook.
Harry, congratulations. Just take us into the England dressing room as it was for that hour this morning. Are you a good or a bad watcher?
We came into the day this morning very confident, and obviously we had 2 very good players out there at the time, and yeah, I just thought we were going to easily see it home. And then obviously the way that the Indians fought back there and the way that Siraj bowled especially, I think he deserved every success there.
When the rain came last evening, it was very difficult conditions for batting. Did you feel at that point that the break and the chance to put a heavy roller on the pitch played to England's advantage?
Yeah, absolutely, and we were thinking the bowlers would stiffen up a bit, the pitch would be a little bit flatter, but obviously the overcast conditions, lights on again, it started to zip around a bit, and like I said before, Siraj has played 5 test matches in a row, bowling 85 plus every ball, and he's had a phenomenal series, and I respect him a lot for what he's done this series.
And when was it decided that Chris Woakes would be ready to bat? Was it yesterday that he went and had a bit of a hit in the indoor school, left-handed?
Yeah, he was always going to go out no matter what, and yeah, credit to him though as well. He's in a lot of pain at the end, you could see by his face. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we didn't get across the line, and yeah, it's just cricket in there.
A thrilling partnership yesterday with Joe Root, 195 I think in 211 balls. At that point, did you feel you had the game in the bag?
Yeah, absolutely. And there's so many things you can think in hindsight. yeah, we were obviously going really well, and if we could get a couple of big overs there, just when I got out, the game was done. But as we've seen through this whole series, there's been quite a lot of collapses where either we bowled them out for 50 runs, 6 wickets for 50 runs, or they've done the same to us. So, yeah, it's fairly fitting.
People reflect on a brilliant 100, but also the bizarre way that you got out. Do you just accept that with that high-risk nature of the cricket that you play, that there will be the odd occasion like that? Or do you look back now and think, I wish I could have done it differently?
Well, my thought process was to just try and hit as many runs as quick as possible, and like I said, the game's done. If we need 40 40 runs with me and Rooty in there, and I get out there, the game's still done. And obviously it didn't work, but yeah, hindsight is a beautiful thing, and obviously I wish now I didn't play that shot and get out.
200s and a 99 in the series, how do you look at it as a whole from your own perspective?
Yeah, I played alright. Could have won that game yesterday, which is devastating, but yeah, I'm just happy to contribute to as many games as possible.
It's been an amazing, fulfilling series for everybody to watch. What has it been like to play in? I mean, have you enjoyed it? It's been fiery and niggly at times, but have the two sides enjoyed that aspect of it? And what about the respect between the players?
Yeah, it's been an awesome series. It's been a very intense series. After every game, we've all been absolutely knackered. So we've put everything on the line. We haven't left anything out there. And yeah, it's been an awesome series to be part of. Even that finish there, I know we're on the wrong side of it, but it's such a good advert for Test cricket, and hopefully people will carry on watching it.
Well said and well played to you.
We now come to India's Rothsay Player of the Series. This was chosen by England head coach Brendan McCullum, and the winner receives a Rothsay medal and a magnum of Chapeldown English sparkling wine. It was commented, Mohammad Siraj's character throughout every single game taking wickets was worth noting, as was KL Rahul at the top of the order with 532 runs, and as ever the all-round game of Ravindra Jadeja. But one wicket always stood out and was always hard to get. 4 centuries in the series, averaging 75.4. India's Rothsay Player of the Series is their captain, Shubman Gill.
Shubman, many congratulations. India's narrowest Test match victory. It feels like today, this game and this series is going to go down in folklore.
Yeah, definitely. I think the way both the teams played in the entire series, every day coming on day 4, never day 5, never really knowing which team is going to win, really shows that both the team came up with their A game, and very happy to get on over the line in this one.
And the Test series has tested you in so many ways in your first series as captain, but perhaps none more so than this morning, this hour of cricket. So many decisions to make. Just talk us through a few of them. Whether to take the second new ball, whether not to, how far to bring the field in, how far to protect the boundaries. How did you go about it?
And when you have got bowlers like Siraj and Prasid bowling that spell, captaincy seems pretty easy. Bowling a spell doesn't really ball is doing all sorts, they're making the ball talk. Yes, there was a little bit of pressure on us, but I think the way we responded this morning with them coming through this spell was just magnificent for us.
And were you always confident that you could win that game this morning? Were you concerned that the break last night with another heavy roller on the pitch would have played to England's advantage?
No, I think, yeah, we were pretty confident. Even yesterday, we knew that they are a little bit under pressure. We just wanted to make sure that they're feeling the pressure throughout. Pressure makes everyone do things that they don't want to, and we just wanted to make sure that they're feeling the pressure throughout the 27 runs that they scored.
Tell us a little about captaining Mohammad Siraj. He looks like a captain's dream.
Yes, definitely, he is a captain's dream. Coming in 5 Test matches, every ball, every spell that he bowled gave us all out, and every captain, every team wants a player like him. We are very fortunate to have him in our team.
And do you think 2-all is a fair reflection of the cricket play between the teams?
Yeah, most definitely. like I said, both the teams coming on day 5, never really knowing which team is going to win. This shows that how passionate both the teams were and how much for good cricket both the teams played throughout the series.
And talk about your own performance, if we can, for a moment, because it's partly an individual award as well. You said at the start of the series you wanted to be the best player you could be. You've achieved that this summer.
Feels very rewarding to be able to achieve that. I worked pretty hard before the start of the series. There were certain things that I wanted to work on as a batsman, and it was my goal to be able to be the best batter in the series. And to be able to accomplish that goal feels very satisfying and very rewarding.
You've had plenty to prove coming here, and you said you wanted to work on certain things. Were the changes technical or mental or a combination?
Always both, always a combination of both. I think once you are sorted mentally, you would be in a good space, but you're only sorted mentally when you're feeling technically correct. So I think they're both kind of correlated. If you feel like you're getting in good positions, you're always mentally more stable.
An amazing series. What have you learned about yourself and your team over the last 6 weeks?
That we never give up.
Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And now for a few words, will you please welcome up England's series captain, Ben Stokes.
Ben, a tough one to watch, given all that you've contributed in the 4 test matches earlier in the series, but not able to here.
Yeah, it's obviously always difficult when you can't participate in the game. Look, another hard-fought game, down to day 5. Like, both teams have put so much energy and effort into this whole series. It's been an amazing one to be a part of. But yeah, obviously, bitterly disappointed that we couldn't go over the line here. But yeah, a series that I'm very proud of my team, of everything that they've thrown into this. We obviously would have loved to have come away with the series win, but it wasn't meant to be.
The ultimate drama in the end, really, with Chris Woakes, who made his debut here a dozen years or so ago, walking down the stairs with his arm in a sling. Just tell us about that decision, whether he had to be pushed through the door or whether he was putting his good arm up to volunteer.
Yeah, no, I don't think, obviously, when it got to the situation it did, there was never a question in Woakes' mind about what he was going to do. He actually spent yesterday trying to figure out which way round, if he had to face up, he was going to be left or right-handed. I think, look, we've had guys go out with broken foots, we've had guys go out with broken fingers, and we've had guys go out with dislocated shoulders. I think it shows what it is to play for your country and try and win games for your country as well. But yeah, again, like, just such a hard-fought series from both teams, and myself and I'm sure Shubman as well, very proud of what their team have contributed towards this.
Yeah, I want to ask about the series as a whole, because it's been a spicy series, but I don't think any of the worse for that. From a viewer's perspective, what's it been like to play in?
Yeah, it's been awesome. You know, India, England, always a massive series. There's always going to be moments where emotion comes out from both sides, in particular when you get to a stage of the game where almost the game's on the line. And I've said it a few times before, I don't think any of my lads are going to be going to sleep crying over what was said, and I don't think any of the Indian players will be going to bed crying over what was said either. And I think it just shows that, you know, the passion and the desire that everyone who walks out representing their country with their nation's flag on their chest means.
And you, as a player, back to your best now, as a genuine all-rounder, is that how you see it?
Yeah, felt good. You know, obviously, really happy with how it went with the ball. Everything, all the niggles and stuff from, you know, all those years ago before sliding under the knife a few times. Hopefully, they're all behind me. Obviously, worked incredibly hard to make sure that I'm able to go out there and fulfil that role that I have done over the years. But yeah, obviously, very disappointed to miss out on this game and not be able to contribute. But yeah, rehab starts now, and obviously we've got the big one coming up after this soon.
Yeah, you don't play now Test cricket until November, the big one, as you say. You've often talked about the past when you've had to sit out games through injury, that you look on from the sidelines and get a different perspective about your team. What did you see this week, A, that maybe pleased you, or was there anything that concerned you?
I think, well, no, pleasing is, you know, it's great. You know, when one of your bowlers goes down so early on in the game, you know, the whole, the sort of role of those 3 seamers completely changed from the selection we went with. You know, and even in our second innings with the ball, the heart and the desire that the three big fellas kept on running in with and putting into the team for the team was outstanding. You can look back on a 5-day game, with many different moments and go, oh, if this had happened, if that had happened, but that's why cricket is so good, that's why we play sport. But all we ask for, me and Brendan, from the guys who get lucky enough to be selected in the 11, is that you leave everything out on the field. Not an ideal situation when one of your frontline bowlers goes down, but that heart and desire that Tungi, Gus and Jamie showed for the team was super outstanding.
The Graham Thorpe headband on your medal there. The last Ashes tour, which thought was a part of the coaching staff, didn't go that well. Are you confident that the players under your command now will give it a good run when we do see you in Test cricket for the next time in November?
Absolutely.
Well done. Congratulations. Thank you.
With this Test series drawn, both captains will receive a Bataldi medal. The Bataldi medal, which is awarded to the winning captain of the series, or in this case of a drawn series, both captains will receive one to recognise the legacy of Mansoor Ali Khan Bataldi, who captained India aged 21 and remains the only individual to represent both countries in Test cricket. The two skippers are there. Please show your appreciation. The inaugural Anderson Tendulkar Trophy and the Rothsay Test Series 2025 is drawn.
என்ன அட்டகாசமான டெஸ்ட் சீரிஸா இருந்திருக்கு. கடைசியில 2-2 டிரா. ரெண்டு கேப்டன்ஸும் பேசும்போது மியூச்சுவல் ரெஸ்பெக்ட் இருந்தது அவங்க டீம் மேல, அவங்க எவ்வளவு வச்சிருக்காங்க அப்படின்னு நிறைய ஸ்பைசியான மூமெண்ட்ஸ்ல இருந்துச்சுன்னு சொன்னாங்க. பட் அதிலும் கூட கடைசியில் அதை பத்திலாம் நாங்கள் பெருசா யோசிக்க மாட்டோம். எந்த ரெண்டு டீமும் வந்து அதை கரெக்டாக தான் எடுத்துக்கிட்டாங்க அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க. அண்ட் பிளேயர்ஸுக்கு, கேப்டன்ஸுக்கு கோர்ஸ் அவங்க வந்து பாராட்டுகள் கிடைச்சிக்கிட்டு மெடலின் மூலமாக. Amazing series coming to an end. 25 நாளா hard fought series, one of the best series ever. Ups and downs ரெண்டு டீமுக்கும் இருந்திருக்கு. ஒவ்வொன்றையும் கேரி அவுட் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. நிறைய க்ளோஸ் மேட்சஸ் வந்து ஒன் டே T20 ஃபார்மேட்டில் பார்ப்போம். பட் டெஸ்ட் கிரிக்கெட்டை ரிவைவல் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க இந்த ரெண்டு டீம்ஸும் இந்த சீரீஸ்ல போராடியதன் மூலமாக. கடைசியில் ரிசல்ட் இந்த முதல்